What's going on, guys? Back with another review today. We're going to be looking at LEROY Sane's card. I was talking about him a lot in the last episode for Sergio Gnabry's video, by the way, which is doing really good. I'm glad you guys are watching the videos, and I'm really happy you guys, I'm happy with the views that it got for my first FIFA video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video too. I don't want to make too long of an intro. I want to get right into the review, so let's get into it. Alright, so Leroy Sané did get downgraded this year. He was an 86 overall last year. This year, with the move to Bayern Munich, maybe just because he was injured, or I'm not sure if it's because he moved to the Bundesliga, but EA did downgrade him to an 85 overall. But looking at his stats, they're still really, really good. 93 pace, 81 shooting, 79 passing, 85 dribbling, 38 defending, and 67 physical. Looks really good for a card of that overall and his price. As far as his links, he pretty much gets the exact same links as Gnabry, so once again, really good links. Gets a perfect link with Gnabry, a good link with Lewandowski, and a good weak link with Havertz. Coming in with 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, left footed, height 6 foot, and an attacking work rate of high and defensive work rate of medium. Looking at what traits he does have the flare trait and the power free kick trait, which are nice traits to have. He's coming in at 105,000 on the PS4, 93,000 on the Xbox, and 98,000 on the PC. So let's get into how I played him, where I used him. I played him in a 4-3-2-1 at a striker. I think he was just a bit wasted out on the wing. I used a finisher camp style on him that pretty much brought all of his shooting stats up into just high into 90s, his dribbling stats into 90s, and I think that's absolutely the best chem style for him, and I think striker is the best position for him as well. So let's get into how he actually played for me. Let's get into how good he was. Starting with pace, just absolutely rapid. I mean, that card, that's why he's this expensive. That's why he costs almost 100k. 95 sprint speed, 91 acceleration. There's really not much you can say there. He's fast. Like, he's really, really fast. Somebody like him with that speed is super important this year, which, I mean, it sucks. It's important every year, but there's nothing to worry about. Some players have that feeling where just because they're tall, or like last year especially when they were taller, it made them feel a little bit slower, but I did not feel that with him at all. He was absolutely rapid, always gets behind defenders, and he was just making so many plays based purely off his speed. So he was really good because of that, and I think for that reason, even after maybe he falls behind the power curve a bit as striker, I think he will always have a position on my team, because I think eventually there will be better strikers than him, and I think he would still be one of the better wingers though. So I mean, that's the benefit of having somebody with such high pace, because not that many players are going to be faster than him, and he's always going to be a fast player no matter what. So getting into his shooting, I thought his shooting was fantastic. 84 positioning, 81 finishing, 87 shot power, 78 long shots, which is a little low, but it was still good. Once you add that finisher chem style, which I said was the best position for the best chem style for him, his positioning goes to 89, 96 finishing, 97 shot power, 95 volleys. It's just his finishing felt unreal. The only downside you could say to him is that he only has a 3-star weak foot. But personally, I'm not really one of those guys that really cares about 4-star or 5-star weak foot. I think it's kind of fun having to adapt to a player that is one-footed or things like that. And he did score some goals with his right foot for me. He still did that. He's one of the best finishers on my team. I think he is such a great striker because of how good his shooting is, and how fast he is and how tall he is. He still has like a taller body than other people. He won't fall that much, but his shooting was great. So many shots he would make, outside the box, inside the box, even like I said on his right foot. This year, it seems like far post is the meta finish, I guess. So he put everything away far post. He even had some near post shots, which I don't really take as much this year, and it seems like a lot of people are taking the far post shots, so it's really important this year that you move your keeper to the far post right when he's about to shoot, which I've been doing a lot, which has saved me a lot of goals this year. But yeah, his finishing, I think everybody's going to be happy with how it is in game. Like I said, the only downside could be that he's only 3-star weak foot, but I still found him great to use. He did score a couple goals with his right foot, but don't expect to score goals on it. But he still would pull some away, which makes it feel a little bit, surprise you a bit when he does put it away. So yeah, finishing great, fantastic. So looking at the passing, only a 79 rated passing style on his face card. 82 vision, 83 crossing, 82 quick accuracy, 81 short passing, sorry, 83 curve. And those all sound really good, but then you see this 64 long passing, which is the only downside to him, which is another reason why I felt the need to play him at striker. I think wingers should have a lot better passing. Um, but his passing still at the striker position is good, and it was better than a lot of other strikers. If you look at a lot of strikers' passings, they're never really that good. So I think that's why there is benefit sometimes to playing these winger players at striker because they'll just have better passing. I didn't really notice that 64 long passing to be an issue, to be honest. I thought his passing felt really good. I never noticed really anything wrong with it. So it was a surprise to me that I noticed after the fact that he had such a low long passing, which is pretty weird to look at and notice now. But I think his passing was great. I don't think there's anything to be knocked about it. I think it was good overall. So the dribbling, his next best stat behind the pace, and probably next to or even to the shooting. I thought his dribbling was amazing. Once again, he needs that finisher cam style, in my opinion, to bump it all up into the 90s. With the finisher cam style, he gets 94 agility, 5 balance, so he's at 83 balance, 79 reaction stays the same, ball control stays the same at 85, but 99 dribbling and 80 composure. Um, 94 agility, 99 dribbling, 83 balance, 85 ball control. Like I said, those stats are so good. His dribbling felt great in game. I'm so glad this year it seems like there isn't that short meta. Even last year, I still liked him a lot, but his dribbling felt really good. I think it's something that you need to buy this card for because 92 dribbling, once you apply that finisher cam style, is pretty insane. I thought his dribbling was really, really good, and I think it's such a high point of this card and such a big important factor this year in general is dribbling and pace. So he has both of those. And finally, physicality. I would say first and foremost, stamina is only 70 at striker. I did not notice that to be a problem. Maybe on the wings, if you play like more like last year's meta in that 4-2-3-1, and your cams or your left mids, right mids in a 4-4-2 come back on defense, I think there will be a problem with that at 70 stamina. But I at striker, I didn't notice it right now. And personally, so far, stamina hasn't been an issue for any player this early in the year. So 70 stamina is not bad at the striker position. I think it could be a little bit of a problem, like I said, on the wings later in the year. 64 jumping felt like a lie. His heading accuracy is 72. I know that's part of defending stat, but we're gonna add that into this section. His heading actually was really good. There's a lot of times where sometimes you get stuck out on the wing and there's nothing you can really do. You don't really see an opening because your opponent is defending you really well. And Nabry had a lot of crosses to him, and he finishes them a lot. Honestly, he finished a lot of shots off a cross, whether it was heading it or just a volley. His volleys were good, like I said, but his heading actually did surprise me. It's only 72 heading accuracy, but he is 6 foot tall, only 6 foot jumping. But maybe, like I said, the 6 foot height made a difference for him. 69 strength, 61 aggression, not too bad. Could be worse. That usually those stats are a little bit low for wingers in general, but 69 strength wasn't bad. I thought overall he didn't feel weak. He wasn't a strong player, but he definitely didn't feel weak. So I think if when you're looking at this card, you see he's a little bit low on physicality, but I don't think it's anything to worry about overall. I think his physicality was solid for what it is. Like I said, stamina could be an issue later on, but as far as I can tell, stamina right now at this point in the game really hasn't been a problem for me on any player, no matter where they are on the field. So getting into how was he? Was he good? Was he worth it? If you noticed, I did not say a bad thing at any point so far in this card, and that's because simply this card was amazing. Honestly, this card is the best card I've used this year. 31 games played, 38 goals scored, 17 assists. Those are ridiculous numbers. No squad battles played, all Division 1 and Division 2, which is crazy because he helped me get to Division 1. I have never gotten out of Division 3 before in the last FIFA, and this year I'm at Division 1 already, and a lot of it comes from Sane at striker. I think he is a great player. I think he is fantastic. Is he worth it? 100. I paid 105,000 for him. He dropped about another 10k since then. I bought him about a week ago, but there's a reason why he is that much, and honestly, him being in the Bundesliga probably helped bring his price down a little bit. If he was in the Prem still, he would probably still be really expensive. But I think 190 to 100k is absolutely a fantastic price for him. He is one of the better cards that I've used this year, and there's a reason why he costs that much. And you pay for the better players, and he is one of the better players that you should be paying for. 90k is absolutely worth it for this card. He will change your team around, in my opinion. He changed my team around. Once I got him at striker, moved Nabry out to a left forward in that 4-3-2-1. It changed my gameplay overall, and I feel like I've just felt unstoppable so far this FIFA. I've played really well. I don't think I'm even that great of a player, but just this team works so well in this formation. So 100% he is great, and he is worth that price tag, and you should all get him or try to save up for him, because I think he's really worth it. And this year Bundesliga seems pretty cheap, so I think he's very worth it to help you guys get to a good place with your team and help you guys get good finishes in the weekend league when it does come. That's gonna wrap it up for the Leroy Sane review. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know why you didn't. Let me know things that I can improve, because I want to keep making these videos and get better and better, like I said before. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys all have a nice rest of your day.